Good morning, I'm Carolyn.
Chris, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
So how was the traffic getting in? I think there was an accident?
Well, it wasn't that bad. I saw the accident, but I was able to get around it pretty quickly.
Well, I'm glad you made it. So, as I said, my name's Carolyn and I will be conducting your interview today. We'll be talking for about 8 to 10 minutes and I'll be asking you a few questions and then you can feel free to ask me questions and we'll have some fun, all right? So why do you want to work at Jefferson High School?
Well, Jefferson's situated pretty perfectly for me. I graduated from the SUNY College of Oneonta, and I really like it up here. I'm down from on Long Island, so it's a little more laid back up here for me. Also, just perusing the website, I noticed the mission statement, and I really agree with the fact that you're trying to help kids become productive members of society. And I feel like if you can help even just one kid, it's pretty much worth it.
All right. So speaking of working with kids, what inspires you to work with these children?
I've always really enjoyed interacting with kids. They've always seemed to respond well to me as well. I started young. I volunteered at my local library at a summer reading program, and just to see the joy in the kids' faces really made me want to pursue that further.
Okay. So you talked about working in the library in your hometown. Can you just elaborate on that a little bit and tell me maybe what you did in the library?
Sure. I basically volunteered with the summer reading program where kids would come in, they'd tell me what they read, they'd talk about their stories, they liked it or didn't like it, and I'd write all their stories down, and after a certain amount of books, they'd get a prize. And it was just a great way to promote literacy, I guess, in the community. I'm really an avid reader, and it was a great way, I thought, to share my love of reading.
Okay. So that obviously had you working with others, but younger kids, how would you describe your ability to work with in a group, like the faculty you'll be working with here?
I feel like I could work pretty well with others. While I was in high school and I was in college, I ran track and cross country, they don't seem like it was actually team sports. And just being able to interact with others and positively help each other throughout the season, throughout the highs and lows. It was just a great experience. I was captain for a couple of those teams, and it gave me experience with having others below me and being able to express my feelings and get things done.
Do you feel like the captain, being a captain on your team, gave you a type of leadership role in your background then?
Oh, definitely. People responded very well to my captaincy. I really didn't have any problems with any of the kids or peers in my teams, and we all got along well while achieving our goals.
Okay, that's good. So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully teaching here with tenure, but yeah, it's just teaching. Obviously, if I don't get the job here, I'm going to keep searching for a teaching job. I really enjoy teaching from the little teaching I've done, and just hopefully I'll be helping kids move on to become productive members of society.
All right. So since you will be teaching history, I was just wondering what your favorite time period in history is to study.
My favorite time period is probably the 18th and 19th centuries, late 18th, early 19th. Just the foundation of our nation, seeing where we came from, the hardships our ancestors endured, and especially the Constitution Convention, because we see how the government that we now live in set up. It's very interesting.
All right. So this is a hypothetical situation, but I just was wondering if you were teaching a lesson and one of your students became disruptive in the classroom, how would you handle this? What would you do in this situation?
Probably a first offense, if you will. Just ask the child to respect the other students in the classroom, please be quiet. Did it multiple times, I probably have to take them out to the hallway. Not reprimanding them, but explain to them why I'm asking them to be quiet. And eventually, if it got out of control, I'd probably have to have the kids sent out to administration.
All right. So thus far in your life, what has been your greatest accomplishment?
My greatest accomplishment is probably graduating from college with my double major, education and history. It was tough to balance both, but I knew what I wanted to do and I knew what I had to do. And to be able to have those words in my diploma just made me feel really great inside. And I knew all the long nights in the library were worth it.
All right. So do you have any questions for me?
Just wondering, how does the faculty get along here?
We get along really well. In the history department, we all come together about once a week for group team meetings. We're the history team. We have meetings about how our students have been doing in our classrooms and what we feel like we could do better. And outside the classroom, we all get along really well. We like to spend time with each other, and many of us are a very close group knit of friends. So we like to do things together outside of the classroom whenever we get a chance.
Okay. And is there really a set curriculum, or how is this teaching structured?
Well, we have to obviously teach by the state. So since we're in New York, many of our classes have to take regencies at the end of the year. So we have a set curriculum where we have to teach everything that will be on the regents so that our students pass and we can stay an open school district. But other than that, you're going to have a very free way of how you want to teach the class. You're going to be able to come up with your own creative lessons, and you're going to be able to pick very many of the subjects you want to focus on. As long as you hit all your areas of Regents requirements, you can focus on certain areas that you may enjoy more, if that's what suits you.
Okay, just one more question. How are the kids here?
The kids here are great. We love our children here. They have a very positive outlook on life. They come to school ready to learn. They all want to be here, and they're a great bunch of kids. They just love being here and in the school. So if that's all the questions you have, then I will be contacting you within probably the next week, and I will let you know whether you have gotten the job or if we have gone with someone else. But it was nice meeting you, and I enjoyed talking to you.
Nice meeting you as well.